Now, the second routine starts feet together and working on stretching the head towards the toes. Okay. Now you want to get to the point, ideally, that you can touch your head to your toes. It's not necessarily realistic for everybody. I'm lucky I've been doing this a long time. That's how I can do it. But whatever is giving you the correct stretch. So let's talk about that. It's not the arching of the back. Okay, I'm trying to keep my back straight. Okay, so if I'm going to make my body really, really straight. As I bring myself down, I'm trying to hinge my lower spine as much as it can and before anything in my upper spine moves, if you know what I'm saying. So if you look at me, I'm still very straight. I haven't done this yet, right? So I'm working on just my lower spine moving until there just simply isn't any movement. And I can work just to here, or I can also then start opening the spine vertebra by vertebra as I go up my neck and work to try to get to my feet. Okay, so that's your first stretch. Afterwards, and I'm going to go through these really fast, again, because stretching routines take time, right? You should minimum stretch 1 to 2 minutes in each of these postures. But that'll be the most boring video in the entire world. So, I don't think I know that many jokes. Next one. Okay. Feet are out to the sides. You can't really see my feet, can you? Now, close enough. You would normally go as wide as you can. And this is exactly how Sifu Chen taught it to me. So he said, make 2 little men. And he said, take 3 steps with one hand. 1, 2, 3. Other hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kids love this one in kids class. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you just keep going. And then you walk up your feet if you can. 1, 2, 3 to your toes. 1, 2, 3 with your toes. And you try to walk over the end if you possibly can again, right? So the ideal is to make it all the way to Yongchuan. So I continue to walk my way down to that spot that we were rubbing in the first routine, right? And I would be activating that spot, just basically rubbing and pulling on it. So I'm pulling into my body and then trying to get my head to the floor. That's what or rather my chest to the floor, really. Okay. So this would be your second big stretch in the second routine, right? 1 to 2 minutes of that. And I'm doing it right now because it's good. Okay, the next stretches. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. So the next stretches from the same posture, which again would be as wide as you can, would be, actually I'll just move over so I can do it a little bit better. Yeah, so this is where my center is now. So the next stretch is to turn my upper body and then come straight down towards my chin, towards my knee. And if I can, I try to reach Yongchuan again. And this is the crazy one where you can see guys start to get to like touching their toes with their chin and stuff, which is, I think, not going to happen in my lifetime, but such is life. 1 to 2 minutes there. The same thing takes place on the other side. Okay. 1 to 2 minutes on this. Now here I am, still back in this position. The next stretch is I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to place it across my body, just underneath my pectoral, onto my rib cage. Okay, basically I'm putting it over my spleen. Okay, liver and spleen. That's what I'm doing here, right? This is where I'm covering. Now I'm going to take my shoulder and I'm going to point my shoulder at my foot. Okay, on the same side. And from here, you want to bring your arm up and then try to put your shoulder on or inside your knee. So I don't, the issue in this stretch, okay, if I'm going to do just a bit of it. The issue in this stretch is that people will cheat like this. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm actually stretching out the long side of my back where it's very easy and feels good to get over here. If I rotate so that my shoulder stays up, it's a lot more of a stretch through the body to get towards your toes, which is what you're supposed to do, and theoretically I can do sometimes. Yeah. 1 to 2 minutes. Other side, I'm doing all these even though you don't necessarily need to see mirror images. I'm doing them, so I want them to be mirror imaged.